I faked a haunting when I was 12. So my older sister Katie was going through this horrible teen phase where she was basically a demon. Like, she would scream at everyone, slam doors, and just be the worst person to live with. I'm 12, she's 15, and she made my life miserable every single day. She'd steal my snacks, hog the TV, and tell my parents I did stuff I didn't do. One time she was being extra mean to me, so I got revenge by super gluing everything on her dresser. Her candles, perfume bottles, deodorant, everything. Glued them down and glued them shut. My parents were so fed up with her attitude that they barely punished me for it. But the real story starts with our family friend Mary. She was staying with us because she was pregnant and needed help. Mary was obsessed with two things: Diet Coke and lemon pepper seasoning. She'd drink like a whole 2-liter bottle every day and put lemon pepper on literally everything. Eggs, chicken, even her french fries. It was her thing. The problem was, Katie was super rude to Mary the whole time she lived with us, rolling her eyes when Mary asked for help, making comments about her eating habits, just being a typical bratty teenager. Then Mary had her baby and moved out. A few months later, we got the call that she passed away suddenly. Even though Katie had been mean to her, she was still really upset about it. But that didn't stop Katie from being horrible to me. One day, she was giving me grief about something stupid, so I decided to get payback. She had hidden some chips in her room, so I snuck in there and coated them with cayenne pepper. A week later, Katie comes to me all confused. She's like, "Do these chips smell like lemon pepper to you? That's really weird." And that's when the light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, "Oh yeah, they totally smell like lemon pepper. That's so strange. Maybe it's Mary getting back at you for being mean to her." I was just joking, but I could see Katie's face change. She got this scared look. A few days later, Katie was being extra terrible again, screaming at everyone and storming out of the house. That's when I remembered something. Mary's old room still had some of her stuff in it, including these half-empty Diet Coke bottles. So I grabbed 3 of them. I shoved one under Katie's bed, way in the back where she'd never look. I put another one in her closet behind her shoes, and the third one went in her dresser drawer under some clothes. Then I waited. The next morning, Katie's getting ready for school and opens her dresser. She starts screaming bloody murder from her room. "Mom, there's a Diet Coke in my dresser and I didn't put it there." My mom's like, "Maybe you just forgot about it." But Katie's freaking out. She's like, "I don't even drink Diet Coke. This is Mary's. She's haunting me." A few days later, she's looking for shoes and finds the one in her closet. More screaming, more crying about how Mary's ghost is after her. She starts sleeping with the lights on and refuses to be alone in her room. But the best part was still coming. About 2 months later, Katie decides to deep clean her room. She's moving furniture around when she pulls her bed away from the wall. And there it is, the 3rd Diet Coke bottle just sitting there. Katie completely loses it. She's crying, hyperventilating, the whole thing. She runs to my mom and goes, "Mary's definitely haunting me. She keeps leaving her Diet Coke everywhere." My mom's trying to calm her down, but Katie's not having it. She's like, "We need to call a priest. We need an exorcist." Mary's angry at me. For weeks, Katie was the nicest person ever. She stopped being mean to everyone because she thought Mary's ghost was watching her. She'd apologize to empty rooms and leave out lemon pepper seasoning like it was some kind of offering. I finally felt bad and stopped messing with her. She was genuinely terrified. Years later, I told my mom what really happened. She was mad at first, but then she couldn't stop laughing about how scared Katie had been. I never told Katie the truth though. And you know what? She never went back to being that horrible to me again.